Hey guys, I'm Avail back again with another video. This time let's compare the cameras of these two devices, Samsung A52 and this Pixel 4a. On paper, this one is better because it is having quad camera setup on the back, 64 megapixel main sensor, and it has wide angle sensor as well, and 20 megapixel camera on the front, whereas this one, it is having just 12.2 megapixel main sensor on the back and 8 megapixel selfie camera. So now it will be interesting to see that when we compare the samples of these two camera setup, which one is doing better. So before we start, if you're new to my channel, then do hit the subscribe button to watch more videos, and if you've already subscribed, a big thank you to all of you guys. So let's get started with the samples and we'll see that which one is actually doing better in terms of image processing. So let's jump into the samples.
So first of all, let's start with some indoor selfies. Here you can see that the A52 has done better compared to Pixel 4a. Pixel 4a image is looking a bit dull compared to A52 here, and A52 has captured more details, and the overall color contrast is looking better. Obviously, Pixel 4a produces more close to natural looking colors and skin complexion compared to A52, but according to me, overall image quality is looking better from A52. So what do you think about it? Let me know whether you prefer the a bit beautified photos from A52 or really natural looking colors from Pixel 4a. But according to me, Pixel 4a is struggling, particularly under harsh lighting. Here you can see that A52 has done a better job compared to Pixel 4a. So according to me, when it comes to front cameras, A52 is the clear winner. So you let me know your thoughts about it. Now, if we compare the rear portrait shots, both are actually doing good, and I must appreciate Samsung here because they have optimized their app, the camera app, better this time. And you can see that A52 is actually producing really good looking portrait shots. The only thing which is behind, if you compare it with the Pixel 4a, the Pixel 4a has a really amazing looking depth effect, which is missing in the photo from A52. Otherwise, the color reproduction, overall details, they are almost same here. And if you can compare the photos from A52 with Pixel 4a, that's a great thing because Pixel 4a is going to cost you more than A52. But one thing is there sure, is that if you were someone who likes to take too many portrait shots, then Pixel 4a is your go-to device because it's really easy to take portrait shots using the Pixel 4a camera. You just have to point and shoot. That's it. It's really amazing. Okay. So when it comes to portrait shots, Pixel 4a is the winner according to me, but there is no significant difference. Samsung A52 comes with 5 megapixel macro lens, a dedicated macro lens, so obviously you can get closer to the objects compared to Pixel 4a, and you can have better looking detailed macro shots. So obviously Pixel 4a struggles if you move closer to the object. So here Samsung A52 is the clear winner. But now I would like to know in the comments from you guys that how many of you really use the macro lens in your devices. Okay, I would like to know that. But obviously here A52 is the winner. Do comment about it, guys. Next, let's compare the HDR photos. Here I can say that there is no significant difference at all. To some extent, the photo from Pixel 4a has better details. That is also a very minor difference. And there is a bit of well saturated colors, I would say. Contrast is looking better, but A52 has one advantage, that is it is having this 12 megapixel wide sensor, which does make a difference, and it really works. You can see here the difference in these two samples. Now here again, as I told you, that Pixel 4a produces detailed photos, and overall exposure is well maintained on both of these, but yes, to some extent Pixel 4a image is looking better. Here again, I can show you the difference if we use the wide angle sensor. So here you can see that this is where Samsung excels. It really works. Now let me show you other examples. Here you can see that overall exposure, color reproduction, the details almost same, and both of these are actually really consistent when it comes to taking HDR photos. So when it comes to HDR photos, I must say that both are almost same. But yes, just to some extent, I would say just 5 to 10%. Sometimes Pixel 4a produces better looking images when it comes to HDR shots. So what do you think about it? So guys, finally let's compare the night photography, and I must say that Samsung has improved its night mode in A52, but still, night side in Gcam is far better than Samsung's own app. Okay, here you can see that Gcam with night side on is doing far better job compared to A52. A52 is struggling to capture light or details under low light condition, very low light condition, whereas Pixel 4a has done a great job. Now here you can see that when it comes to rear shots, I must say that there is no significant difference. Very big difference is not there, but yes, to some extent overall noise reduction and the exposure and the way Pixel 4a handles harsh light is really amazing compared to A52. But yes, A52 also does better if there is enough light, okay, though it is artificial light, but A52 also does good. Now here you can see that it's really dark when I took these two photos. So you can see that Pixel 4a with night side is outperforming A52. So guys, when it comes to night photography, obviously Pixel 4a is the clear winner, but I must say that A52 is also doing good. Okay, so what do you think about it? Let me know in the comments. But overall, I must say that A52 is a better package because the videography is far better in A52 compared to Pixel 4a. Pixel 4a is terrible, I would say, when it comes to videography. Particularly indoor videography is really bad. Okay, so you let me know what do you think about this comparison. And if you ask me to select any one, then I would go for A52 because of overall camera performance. But yes, if your topmost priority is just night photography, then you should go for Pixel 4a. Otherwise, A52 provides better value. So guys, that's it in this video. And if you end up liking what I do in my videos, then do subscribe and do share thoughts in the comments. So till the next video guys, cheers.